Alright, welcome back. We are in the dinosaur exhibit. We are punching foot soldiers in the face with my bow staff. Punching them in the face with positivity. That one foot soldier's like, I got him, don't worry. I just did that like training thing, and it said that like my maximum offensive strength or something had increased, but like I don't feel any stronger, which is like fine, but like also at the same time it seemed to kind of like make that training sequence like a big deal. Like Splinter was talking some hardcore nonsense. It's like, you've increased your maximum strength, and it's like, but how? Here we go, we got him. Wait, stay away from me. And we dodged the Shuriken in the process. Man, we are on fire. Okay. Alrighty, alright. I can handle that. Alright. We're gonna talk some hardcore dinosaurs right now. So, if you've ever read the book to Jurassic Park, fun fact, Jurassic Park is based off a book. And even more fun fact, they started making the movie before the book was finished. Michael Crichton was still writing the book when Steven Spielberg was like, hey, I know what book you're making, I want to make a movie of it. And so he was like, yeah, you can make a movie of it. But the book wasn't finished yet while they were making the movie. I actually want to say, I might be totally wrong on this, but I feel like the movie came out before the book did. And so a lot of people seem to think that the book is based off the movie, even though in actuality they are completely different. Granted, the same basic ideas are still there and things like that. There's still dinosaurs, they're still on an island, but like there's a lot more science behind it all. Like the way he explains like the dinosaurs and stuff, there's a lot more science to it. And then there's also a bunch of cool like extra side plots going on. I'm not gonna like spoil anything from it, but like I would recommend reading the book to Jurassic Park. It is very different from what you would think it is. Ow, ow, ow. Like how just like the way that everything is presented is so much different, and the characters are pretty different. But it's hard not to like picture the movie characters once you like, if you've seen the movie first, and like trying to picture the movie characters in the positions of the book characters. It's totally different, and it's really cool actually. I just liked it. It was a very different experience, so it makes me like feel like the book and the movie are very different experiences, which makes the book worth reading. Like, you know, a lot of the time like it's like, oh, there's a movie based on the book, and they're basically the same experience for the most part, depending on the book of course, but like generally it kind of seems that the book and the movie are thoroughly the same experience. Yet again, not exactly the same, but they're different enough that it like is like, is it warrant me reading the book? Like I think Harry Potter, and it's like, if you don't like reading, like don't bother reading the books, because it's basically the same. You're gonna get the same idea and experience of like, wow, magic. Oh, there's an invisible guy. Oh, there he is. So it's quite interesting that, and it makes me really appreciate the Jurassic Park book even more, because it's like, wow, this is a totally different experience. So I can highly recommend folks to read both. I'd be like, hey, you should read the book to Jurassic Park, and they're like, why? And it's like, it's because it's different. It's different enough that it's like, yeah, you could read the book and it'll actually help kind of make science make more sense. I mean, all of Michael Crichton's, not all of them, but a lot of them are like, what are they, like, they're science fiction, but it's like actual science. Well, not always like actual science, of course, but like the science is pretty well explained, and it's like pretty scientific story going on. I swear they have like a name for it. It's like neoscience, something like that. I don't know for sure, but what a phenomenal writer. Like, he has great stories. I have one of his books, and it's like massive. It's like 800 pages long, and it's just sitting on my bookshelf. And I actually got it from one of my professors in high school. It was his final year, and he was like, does anybody want any of this shit? And I'm pretty sure he actually called it shit. He's like, does anyone want this shit? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, I got a bunch of these cool like science books. Does anyone want any of these? And so I was like, I'll Oh, that laser kind of snuck up on me, but that was due to that camera angle. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. And he had that Michael Crichton book. I'm like, oh, I love Michael Crichton. So I snagged the book, and I haven't read it yet. I think it's like State of Fear or something like that. I think that's what one it is. That one's pretty good. But also, speaking of Michael Crichton, speaking of Jurassic Park, so he actually only ever wrote 2 Jurassic Park books. And the first one's good. The second one is similar to the movie. The second one is goodish. I would definitely say that the second book is far superior to the second movie. I liked just kind of the direction they took in the second book than they did with the movie. The movie was very okay. Ooh, Japanese art exhibit. That sounds cool. I'm excited for Area 5. But anyways, so if you didn't like the Jurassic Park Lost World movie, but you want to read the book, and you're like, oh, it's probably the same. No, it is not the same. They are very different experiences from each other. At least in my experience, I thought that they were very different, that it was like warrant you to read the second book, which I would highly recommend because the ending to it is so much better. And they kind of tie it in better with the first one instead of just being like, hey, another Jurassic Park. I feel like they did a better job of that sense. Oh. Whoa, interesting. There's like different colored areas. What are we in, the Egyptian area? I will say the music in this game is so rad. I kind of like want to go like find someone who's pieced together the soundtrack now, and then like have it on my phone so I can be like, bam, and be like, what song is this? And I'm like, oh, it's the first stage in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a video game. You know, the cool one. Alright, where's you? I'm gonna say there's some secret ninjas in this area, but where? I remember they did the secret ninja thing in Fallout 3 with the Operation Anchorage DLC, and that was so cool. I liked that. Because I feel like if I remember correctly, this might be totally wrong. I haven't played Operation Anchorage in a long time. But you could like what was it? You could like oh crap, I just forgot what I was talking about. That's embarrassing. I'm trying to go. There we go. Whoa! Oh, it's these guys! Okay. I remember these guys. These guys get hard later on. I mean, they're hard in this part too. Okay, wait. Let's kind of take a step back. Analyze his attacks. Hey! Yeah, there we go. Okay, alright. Being too aggressive. Gotta back up on the aggressiveness and get some defense going. I wish there was like a guard button or like a defense button of some kind. That would be really cool. Hey, I remember having the action figure for this dude and the fire one, and you could like lift up their dress and they have like these cool like like sandal things, you know, like the giant block sandals that they wear in Japan. I don't know their names. I need to involve myself more in Japanese culture. Hey, that's not fair. I don't like that. It's like necessary damage almost. It's like, that's not fair. These guys look awesome though. I love their design and everything. Like, that guy looks so cool. Is there a hardcore like pizza or something in here? Any more boxes of any kind? I'm not seeing any more boxes. Alright. Onward. Towards adventure. Oh, I am thoroughly not prepared for a Mystic Earth Ninja. Oof, this is gonna be rough. It's all good. We'll make it work. Unless this box happens to have like a pizza or something. Oh, my speed is up. Okay, we got you in the corner. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, he slowed me down. I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh no. Ah, this is awful. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we will deal with these shenanigans in a moment. Gotcha. Ha ha ha. Oh no, he mudded me again, but then I died. Okay, we will deal with the shenanigans next time as I narrowly dodge this boulder. So we'll pick it up right here next time on A Game for Your Thoughts. Thanks for watching.